All right. So welcome back, round two. We're in Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave. I'm Rob Odie, and this is Spotlight 39, coming to you live, just like we do pretty much Monday through Thursday at or around 8 p.m. Look, we got a good one tonight. My man's out of the 21 class. It's a little late, but nonetheless, he's got a ton of talent. He's got a big heart. We're looking for that, that blessing that fits him the best, right? So before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share it across all your social media, comment down below, show my man some love. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. Give this video a thumbs up, man. Let's get 5 thumbs up. Corny as that might be, man, that's the only way these videos are going to continue to grow on YouTube, so we can continue to get the exposure for these student athletes. All right. Now that all that stuff's out the way, let's find out who you are, man. So go ahead, tell us who you are, where you're from, what you do, and we'll have some good conversation, man. The floor is yours.
All right. I'm Frank Pinn. I'm from Lake Forest, Illinois. Uh, I'm a senior class of 21, and I play D line.
D line, my man didn't forget any of the 4 key components. I appreciate that. It is all good, man. So look, class of 21, you play on the D line, right? You're out of the Illinois area. So I'm going to ask you, because I tend to do this every time I talk to somebody in your neck of the woods, man. Uh, have you had any dealings with Fist Football Academy? Have you talked to Coach Solomon and the dudes over there? With Fist, because that's what they specialize in, man. That's big men, O line, D line. They got the camp in Wisconsin. They got a camp coming up in Iowa. Just great dudes, man. So if you're not linked up, from the looks of it, you're probably not. Check them out,
Uh,
man. Even if worst case scenario, if you do no more than just network, and get some best practices, real good dudes. And man, they got some great talent that they deal with. So just check them out. Food for thought, man. It might help you, get that much, better at what you do. But nonetheless, man, you're in Illinois. You guys finally got to throw in some pads, a few weeks ago and play some football. So, walk me through what this season has meant to you, man. You're a senior. Like you were dying for this, I'm assuming, right? Like you were just waiting for this moment, and it finally happened. So, what has this season been like? What's went well? What have you learned? What has it been like, with COVID, man? Let's just learn a little bit about this season.
mm, I mean, it's meant a lot. I've just been training pretty much ever since the end of last season and just putting on weight, putting on muscle, gaining speed. And so it's just really nice to have all my preparation finally just come up and I can play a game and just show what I can do. It's been so great just to play with my teammates, and it's awesome because right now we're 5-0, and
There
we
you
have our
go.
last game tomorrow.
Good deal, man. So after tomorrow, do we have are they having any sort of playoffs in the states, or is it a set schedule and then it's a done deal?
It's a set schedule. We just get 6 games. Some
Okay,
schools might get 7. I don't really know, but we just get 6.
okay. Well, look, you'll take 6 over 0 any day, right?
Yeah.
Cool, man. So look, I'm gonna ask you, coming out of last season, right? So when you played last year, what did you focus on during the off season, especially with the extended off season, to really get bigger, better, stronger, faster at, preparing for your senior year?
So last season we had a 4-star recruit, Riley Mills, who's playing at Notre Dame, and
Okay,
so I really just I talked to him to see what he did to get better, and he told me just to go to the off-season lifts, get stronger, and when you don't have the off-season lifts, go lift by yourself, and then he put me in touch with Carrie Neal from Win Performance to really work on my D line skills.
good deal. So
So
look,
that's what I
So,
did.
so we did that, right? And you had some extended time to work. So how's that been, during this season? What have you seen translate to the field from what you've been focusing on?
I've seen a lot of my power, I'd say, translate. Last my junior year, uh, I didn't have a lot of power. I was like 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, and I just really tried to focus on my technique and footwork. And this year, I've been able to take that over and take my speed over and just really focus on my power and really using my hands more.
Okay, good deal, man. So with all that, man, obviously a ton of emotions going to go into your last game for your senior year, right?
Hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about what your recruiting processes look like. Like I said, you're a senior. It's class of 21. it's pretty late in the process. But what is your recruiting status right now? And really, what does it look like up to this point?
Right now, I'm uncommitted. I'm still looking for a place to play, and the recruiting's been a little tough just with COVID and not having that season in the fall to show what I could do. So I was trying to just put out as much workout videos or skills tape as I could on the off season.
Okay. Good deal, man. So, with that, still looking for a place to call home, right? Somewhere to play. What is your mindset? Where are you thinking right now? Are you open to pretty much any opportunity? Is your mindset on specific schools based on academics and athletics?
hmm I mean, I'm really focused on just trying to get a spot at the schools I applied to,
Okay,
and many of those schools are in the Pioneer League Division One FCS,
okay.
and it would be amazing to get an opportunity at one of those schools.
Very, very cool, man. Very cool. So look, let's do this, man, because I think you got the talent. I most certainly think you can play, at the next level. We just got to get the eyes on you. We got to get you that one blessing, that's going to change your life, right?
hmm
But let's do this, man. Let's transition away from football, because we can watch the huddle film, we can look at your social media, right? So we can see that stuff. But what we can't see is who you are outside of the game, right? So when you're not working out, when you're not practicing, man, when you're not dreaming about football, who are you as a young man, becoming, an adult, right? Becoming you.
hmm
What do you involve with? What do you like to do? Who are you?
Well, something that's taken up most of my time throughout high school, other than sports, was Boy Scouts.
Okay.
And back in the fall, I actually got my Eagle Scout. So that I was kind of taking a little break from the senior year, but I really do plan on getting more involved with that back up this year and helping my little brother out too with it. But that's something that is really important to me and has taught me many great values and life skills.
Yeah.
And another thing is I play and build guitars.
Okay.
Um, and I'm in a band with some of my friends from high school. And I want to say like a month ago, we went to a studio and we paid for studio time and recorded about 8 original songs.
Okay.
And it's going to be out on Spotify, I want to say in like a month,
Okay.
maybe a little longer.
What genre of music, if you don't mind me asking?
It's mostly rock. The style is like kind of like like '90s grunge, like Pearl Jam,
Okay.
Nirvana, but there's a little bit of variety in
That's
the style of
interesting,
rock.
coming from a group of young men like yourself, right? Um,
Yeah.
so, what's speaking of music, man, what's your go-to, playlist when you're getting ready, you're getting hyped, you're about to go to war with your brothers, man, Friday night lights or, Thursdays or Saturdays because it's kind of been a little all over the place, for spring
hmm
ball, but what's getting you hyped, man? What's getting you ready to go to war?
I mean, I love classic rock and like some more modern like hard rock, like Queens of the Stone Age or
Okay.
like Foo Fighters, some of their harder stuff. But I really like listening to like some of Jimi Hendrix harder stuff or Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, AC/DC.
Love it.
But I always listen to one song before I go out in the field, and it's a Queens of the Stone Age song. It's "You Think I Ain't Worth a Dollar, but I Feel Like a Millionaire." There's something about that song gets me really hyped up.
Gives you amped, ready, and then you go out
hmm
there, you put in work, and you guys are 5-0, looking to be 6-0 and close out the spring season, close out the senior year, right?
Yep.
Cool, man. So look, I'm gonna ask you one final question. I close it out with this thing pretty much every single time. That question is, what motivates and what drives you to want to wake up tomorrow and be that much more successful than you were today?
That's a tough question. I mean, what motivates me is I just want to be the best at whatever I'm doing. I just want to put in all the effort I can to do the things I enjoy and just do them well, whatever that is at the time.
Good deal. So be the best you at what you do, right?
hmm
Very cool, man. So look, I appreciate you taking the time and jumping on, sharing your story, man. Fingers crossed we get you, the eyes that you deserve, get you that first blessing that's going to change everything, right? But look, I'm gonna
Yeah.
hand you the floor one last time. shout out anybody that's in your support group, that helps you do what you do, that supports you in what you do, man. Show some people some love, man.
Mhm. I really want to thank my dad. He played football and he's been a really big help, helping me train and stuff and just always being there. Same with my mom. She's always there for me and I love her. But I want to thank my coaches for helping me out, getting me ready to play. And I want to thank Carrie Neal too for really helping me and all my teammates.
Very,
And
very
just,
nice, man.
thank you for giving me this opportunity too.
Absolutely, 100%. That's exactly what Spotlight 39 is all about, man. Trying to get the looks and the exposure for student athletes, just looking for that one life changing blessing, right? So hopefully it comes your
Hmm.
way. Until then, man, stay safe, stay healthy. Let's stay in contact. Until next time, man, I'm Rob Odie. This was Spotlight 39. I appreciate it. All right.
All right. Thank you.